So I'm back on the Oregon coast. My Oregon coast workshop starts tomorrow. And so today is my one day to kind of shoot by myself, be a photographer. So I'm gonna head down to the beach, see what kind of light we get. So I've been to this particular beach a bunch of different times, but I've never been here during like a super low tide. Tides can totally drastically change like what's available to you to shoot. Another thing that I'm always saying is when you first get to a location to like really spend more time just like exploring and don't set up the camera too early. Now, for example, there's a whole bunch of workshop participants from another workshop that are just over there, and they're really excited about what they're shooting. But check out what I found. Double sea arches in the background, and all of this rushing water here, which is kind of freaky, not gonna lie. But definitely some potential here. Also potential for getting really wet and like drowning. But man, this is cool. I know I'm gonna have to shoot here. But I wouldn't have found it had I not just started off by looking around and seeing what's possible. The tide is going out, so this is gonna only get more and more accessible. And I'm gonna come back and shoot this here in a little bit. So a little tip that I've learned the hard way is when you're shooting anywhere near the ocean, to find a nice high place, like a big rock or something to put your bag on, rather than setting it down on ground level, because that's how your bag like gets wet. So a little quick tip. So this is one of those times where you feel like there's a shot here, but I don't think I got it. It's kind of hard to compose. I was trying to use some of the splashes that were going on down below kind of as a leading line. I don't know if I got it. It's hard to compose, but light's starting to look good outside of our little cave. So I'm gonna go out and see if I can get more of a wide angle shot to include some of the sky.
Sorry.
So we got this awesome sky going on. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. I've shot a couple of vertical shots over here that I think I'm gonna like. I don't know if I got the water that I was looking for, but I'm gonna try to find another composition. Hopefully I can get some water movement. But the hard part is we've got those sea stacks in the background, but I'm trying to find one where the foreground doesn't obscure the background. So I'm thinking I'm gonna come over here and shoot some receding waves kind of receding back towards these really cool sea stacks. Check out this sky, you guys. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Because we're getting so much up above, I'm doing mostly vertical compositions to really accentuate and bring in all that sky, because we have such nice shapes going on in the sky. So awesome. I didn't really get any shots with a whole lot of moving water, but I'm really happy with the reflection shots I know I got. It is not easy to get good light on the Oregon coast. There's something called the marine layer that just kind of snuffs out your sunset almost every night. But tonight we got a pretty good one. I'm excited. So tomorrow my workshop shows up and I'm excited to get started on that. But I'm also excited to do a little bit of shooting on my own before it gets started. Time to head back to the hotel and get ready for tomorrow. it's the morning before the workshop, and we're kind of just out shooting on our own before we go meet with our group. Check out this gorgeous view behind me. This sea stack has such a cool shape to it, the way it's kind of like spirals down at the bottom. It's making for a decent vertical shot. Obviously, we're not getting the best skies in the world, not the skies that we're always hoping for, but there's worse things I could be doing. So it's definitely not the light we were looking for, but a bad day on the coast is better than a good day at work. So there's worse ways to spend a morning, that's for sure. So we got the wizard hat in the background there.
Yep.
And there's some birds.
Oh my gosh!
They went
Birds.
away!
So this is day 5 of the Oregon Coast Workshop. We're here at Bandon. Again, haven't filmed nearly as much as I wanted to. That's because we've been pretty much non-stop between post-processing classes. It's so much fun photographing the way that the water kind of interacts and recedes and finding little tide pools and stuff. But we're having a good time, I think. Are we having a good time, guys?
Awesome.
Amazing.
Day 5, still going okay, and nobody's died. And that's a good thing when we're standing deep in the water, which we have been doing. We've been getting pretty deep. One of the things I've been doing is wearing these water socks underneath my pants, and then we got my rain pants on over that. And it allows you to get in really deep before you get any kind of water leakage over the top. Works out really well. This water is freezing cold, but these allow me to stand pretty deep, which we've been doing a lot of.
I like that big rock.
Last night we got the most amazing sunset. It was one of those that we just did not see coming at all. It just kind of shows that you can never tell whether it's going to be a good one or not. People are shooting waves now. We've got some really nice surf happening out there. Everybody's kind of shooting with telephoto and zooming way in on the wave action out there. But our group's having a good time. Are you having a good time?
Oh, loving it. Yes, it's enjoyable.
Having a good time. So a quick little behind the scenes, we got Boots drying with the blow dryer. We've got a mess. We got Majid post-processing over here. Insoles leaned up against on the heater. We got the heater on high. We got the windows open. We got Boots drying. The things you have to do as a photographer to get your stuff dry. Photographers are filthy, filthy beasts. My car is trashed. But anyways, I'm excited about today. I'm gonna try to film more today. I've been really failing at filming a vlog during this trip, but today we're going to Thor's Well, which should be really good. We're gonna have a high tide sunset. We're gonna have, you know, moderate surf. It's not gonna be the big crazy surf that we've had the last few days, so it should be safe. Excited about the possibility of getting something really epic at Thor's Well today. So we're getting ready to head down at Thor's Well. We have Majid sporting our setup here. We got rain jacket, rain pants, right? We got our water socks on underneath. Show us some leg, Majid. And that's important because we're probably gonna get wet once the tide comes in, which is in a couple hours. So we're here plenty early so we can kick any photographers that are in our way out of our
Plus,
spot.
could you look much cooler?
That's true.
Is
You
it
can't look any hotter than this. That's nice. It's a good look. So it's the last shoot of the workshop just outside of Newport, and we got a pretty cool sky. We had pretty much given up on it because it was just rain and overcast, and then it opens up to this big beautiful sky. It kind of shows that it changes so fast on the Oregon coast you can never really, what are you doing? Change so fast on the Oregon coast you can never really be 100% sure of what's gonna happen. I haven't filmed nearly as much as I wanted to on this tour. It's really hard to film a vlog while doing a workshop, but we've had some really cool light. I think we've all had a good time, right?
Yo, amazing.
Yes. All right, well, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Here's the photos that we came away with. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.